Hi, I'm Michael Wagner with BCD Video, Network Engineer. My primary responsibilities revolve around the networking portfolio that BCD Video provides. Networking is very critical. It's essentially the glue that holds all of the pieces together. Without a network, you're left with individual devices acting independently. For instance, you have your recording server here and your client viewing workstation here, and your IP cameras throughout the field. They're not sure of what to do. However, when a network infrastructure is in place, they can seamlessly communicate between each other, and you can view that transmission locally or afar. Well, what I like to do is I like to follow security best practices, such as ensuring that your network devices have strong alphanumeric passwords enabled on them. You never want to use the default passwords because anybody can access that, and if an intruder were to access your system, they could do potential damage. Another thing that I like to utilize is secure protocols for administrative purposes, such as SSH, HTTPS, and SNMP version 3. In addition to that, you can also secure your network devices via physical security, whether that's a locked, secure server room, something that may require biometric authentication to access, something to make it difficult to access but convenient when you need to. Well, in order to provide secure network separation, you could utilize VLANs or virtual local area networks to segregate data communication. Another useful best practice would be to isolate your video surveillance network from your data network. This is critical in terms of quality of service and intercommunication issues between your data and your surveillance networks. Lastly, you could utilize next generation technologies such as Layer 2 VSNs and Layer 3 VSNs. This is a technology that our Titan series switches can provide you with. Well, the first thing that I generally look at to optimize my video network or surveillance network is to make sure that you have adequate bandwidth. You want to make sure that you have enough available to support your devices. Another recommendation would be to make sure that the settings on your IP cameras sync up with the settings on your recording server, such as resolution, frames per second, and additional settings that may be required. Networking plays a huge role in the physical security realm. If we look at access control and the things that we're able to do with it in today's society, such as biometrics, smart card readers, and door locks, it's crucial that the network be secure in order to provide those features and functionality. The other thing I like to think about is three key terms. Confidentiality. Is your network being accessed by users who have been authenticated and authorized to access it? Integrity. Is your network data still the same as it leaves the source and gets to its destination? We want to make sure that that data has not been modified, manipulated, or intercepted. And lastly, availability. Is my data transmission from my network available to me when I need it, where I need it, and how I need it? And I think ultimately, by answering yes to these three key terms, you've essentially established a strong foundation for network security.